I am Cappy Leland and founder of Performance Dashboard. What have we learned over 2 decades about organization culture and development? Like humans, an organization has a life cycle. It runs through natural phases of development, such as birth, then infancy, and then childhood, and adolescence, and then maturity, and then old age, and then eventually death. The death of an organization can take various forms, from closing the doors to mergers and acquisitions. Organization longevity is decreasing. According to Harvard Business Review in December 2016, 80% of the organization that existed before 1980 are no longer around, and another 17% probably won't be here in 5 years. Organizations that existed before 1970 had a 92% chance of surviving the next 5 years, whereas organizations that existed from 2000 to 2009 had only a 63% chance of survival. And HBR goes on to say, the good news is that the newer firms are nimbler. The bad news is for these firms is that their days are numbered unless they continually innovate. The organizations that have the best chance of surviving are those that are internally proficient. Those proficiencies includes balancing and maintaining healthy relational behaviors and effective operational practices with a resilient, robust immune system. This responsibility, of course, rests in the hands of leaders. They must continually care for people and help them develop their professional skills. They must communicate a vision of hope and reward for all. They must rank strategies and action plans in efforts to achieve the highest level of business success. And yes, of course, leaders must always be watching out for negative external influences. These include shifts in the market, aggressive competition, the economy, politics, and government policies, pandemics, and wars. Nevertheless, despite the external pitfalls, it's the internal mistakes that often sink an organization. Now, this tragedy often occurs because leaders ignore their organization's immune system. They miss its signals of toxic change in the group's social-emotional relational behaviors and/or its result-based operational practices. So what's the bottom line? Most toxic effects of internal mistakes can be cured with a large dose of competency of caring for the people and keeping business strategies current and on course for success.